Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 3 Wages of War. When last we left off, we've explored pretty much all of the Simbani village that we have access to, and now it is time to head out into the wider world. Unlike Quest for Glory 1 and 2, we navigate a world map in Quest for Glory 3, and our route is indicated by these red dots behind us. Now we want to head over to here, and it's going to take quite a while. Time passes quickly while we're travelling about, and we've just encountered something. This here is a giant. Well, we're gonna have at thee. The battle is about to begin. Alright, let us strike. We can dodge. And we can dodge. We can also do that to block. And have at thee! And we need to wait. And nope. We're not doing that great when it comes to dodging, but we'll slowly figure this all out. And just like that, we have won! And we got points for winning. And a little victory fanfare. Now let us examine the body. You don't find anything useful. Darn it! So, much like Quest for Glory 1 and 2, the combat in 3 is very different. But I think I can get used to it. Slowly. You are somewhere in the midst of the trackless grasslands of the savanna. Rocks and trees abound around you. It's the giant tree of Sumatra. Fracana. That it is. Dead ant, 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 dead ant. Well, you get the idea. That we do! You know what else we can do here? That's right. If we go over here, we pick up a few good throwing rocks. We're gonna need these. They're going to be critical for our training. Rocks, you have 5. Each weigh 30 quarks. Igneous, sedimentary, or metamorphic. You can never remember which is which. You don't need to remember, Derek. All you need to do is grab a lot of rocks. How many rocks? Yes! We're grabbing every single rock we can find and putting them in our pack. Where's our pack? It's magic. I'm sure Erasmus gave us some magic pockets, or you just don't see the backpack. Either that, or in typical point-and-click adventure game fashion, we have nigh on infinite standard pockets in our trousers. So, we now have 73 rocks. We could take a few more rocks. How many? That's probably a good amount. We do want a little bit of carrying capacity spared. Also, relatively early in the day still. Okay, we can grab a few more. 1, 2, 3. We can also... Actually, we can get a few more. I want enough space so that we can fill up our water skins when we get to that large body of water. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Let us now get out of here. Walking off screen will bring us back to the map. And we will carry on to here. Oh! First, we must fight another ant! Do we have anything we could throw? I suppose we could just use sword on it. That didn't do any good. We could try talking to it. Oh, we failed. Well, that's fine. How about thee? Aha! Oh, we got hit. Do that. Oh. And that. We are taking some damage, but that's fine. We can just have at thee and win. Derek is too mighty! To be fair, we do have 250 strength and 250 weapon use from the Genie's Wish in the second game. Speaking of our skills, we actually have 217 vitality now, because we've been doing some walking about. And we did get a couple of quest points. That puts us at 57. Stamina is at 160. Ooh, there's a log here. This is the very log the famous drumming math monkeys used to create their logarithms. Get it? Oh, game. Let's talk. It doesn't say much. That it doesn't. let's get out of here and make our way to that pool. We are here, and we want to go to here. Oh, this place is nice. As you approach this pool of bubbling water, you feel a sense of serenity and peace. This tells me that we have found another place blessed by Irana. There is a feeling of peace and serenity here, which reminds you a bit of Irana's peace in Spielberg. You have the same comfortable feeling that nothing will harm you here. And that is indeed true. The trees shade the pool. The impala looks at you, and the cheetah without fear. The cheetah lying on the rock looks at you calmly. The grey stones look very nice. Get it? And then there's the water. This pool bubbles as the fountain flows. We can have a drink. You drink from the cold, clear water. It has a slightly sweet taste and tingles in your mouth. Did that do anything? It did. Our stamina is completely filled up. And if we drink again, did that improve our health? Very slightly. What we want to do here is grab our water skins. You fill your water skin from the pool. You're carrying so much that you can hardly move. You'll have to drop something. So now if we look at our water skins, you have 5. It is a leather water skin. Now, we are a little overburdened, so we shall grab this rock. That does not seem to be the best place to do that. No, it does not. Yeah, we are incredibly slow. Let us get away from this incredibly calm place and go to a wilderness map by using the tinderbox here. Or just looking around here, I think. You're looking at one of the savanna maps that came with your famous Explorer's Correspondence Course guide to East Fricana. Go here. Ah! There is nothing in this area, but what we can do here is throw some rocks. So, grab the rocks. Yeah! We're doing this primarily to make a little bit of carry capacity. There we go. We are getting pretty good with rocks. We can throw them quite quickly. Did that do anything? It's midday now. Stat-wise, we gained some throwing. We're at 208. Fantastic. And our carry capacity is... We have a lot of carry capacity, but we can always get some more by doing that and then leaving, passing by that famous log to go back to the pool, because I think... Indeed, it is still peaceful. This is a lovely little area here. The magic fountain that gushes up. I think we can fill up the rest of our water skins. Fill the water skin. Fill the water skin. Fill the water skin. And we fill the water skin. Are they all full now? Yep, that's just a normal water skin. Where's the... Click here to see the rest of... Oh, click here to see the rest of your stuff. Ah, here we go. Water from the Pool of Peace. You have 5. It weighs 80 quarks. It looks like water, smells like water, but tastes like ginger ale. That must be pretty tasty. So there we go. We now have 6 water skins full of water from the Pool of Peace. And these are our stamina potions. Let's go over here. Uh-oh! What is that? It's a bipedal saurus croc with scaly skin. Uh-oh, let's chat. The battle is about to begin! This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be very bad. Run! No one seems to be listening. Can we run? We can certainly try. Flee, Derek, flee! I'd rather not fight a Saurus Croc right now. Keep going! If nothing else, this shows off the fleeing mechanic. Are we actually making some distance? Uncertain. We go up here. We can run into the background. If nothing else, this is showing off how you can flee away and complete... Okay, we're not actually fleeing away here. Let's fight. How about thee? Okay, I need to... Okay, that... There we go. Yeah, you're pretty vicious. But I am getting some strikes in. How about thee? You shall not best Derek. Derek is the Prince of Shapir. And he is mighty. And oh, careful. Need to dodge away if I can. A counter-attack. Prevailing and getting some points. Victory! Clearly we were just running here for the advantage of having a rock nearby. One of a box of rocks? Can I take it? Oh, I can't. But I can. Look at this. This croc is bound for Boot Hill. Let us chat. Doesn't say much, but do you have any money? You find 3 royals in its pouch. Excellent. Let us switch to walking now. Okay, I need to go just back to walking. You're about as stealthy as the average Yes, we are. We will save for now. Because we've made some good progress. Good progress. Actually, here is a perfect place to throw our rocks. And I will show you how we're going to be doing our throwing training. And it is this. Throwing rocks! Aha! I'd rather not throw a rock by a Saurus croc. Saurus croc's going to start smelling the warmth of the savannah. And it's also going to attract carrion animals. Vultures I'm not so bothered about. Bigger things? Yeah, they're a worry. They are quite a concern. But we will just throw all these rocks to get rid of the ones we have. I like the little shimmy we do when we do so. It's a nice shimmy. It's well animated. We've clearly been working on our form. But all of this will get us throwing experience. And we might need this throwing experience. I imagine there's going to be at least one puzzle that's going to require throwing. What this game won't require us to do a lot of, though, is... Oh, we're out of that. Is climbing. Because there are very few places in the game that you can train climbing. So our throwing is... Whoa! Our throwing has rocketed up to 242. Weapon use is at 253, strength at 252, agility is at 218, and vitality is at 220. We have gained a huge amount of XP there. So, go over here and hang around the Pool of Peace. Oh, there's a sign. Albuquerque, turn left. Good to know. Can I take the sign? It wouldn't be nice to steal the sign. Besides, someone's watching you. Are they? Someone stopped here to clear out some of the rocks in his head. Was it us? Because we need rocks. We need a lot of rocks. How much time has passed? Probably not as much as you think. Oh, day is slowly moving forward. It will not be long before we have to rest. Now, we could go back to the Simbani village to do that. But we could also rest out in the savannah. Nothing's stopping us. Except all of the horrible monsters that call this place home. I haven't yet figured out all the intricacies of the combat system, but I will. It took me quite a while with Quest of Glory 2 to figure that one out. We're carrying too much. Well, as luck would have it, we're about to dispose of some of our burden. Literally. By throwing it. Pelt those rocks about, Derek. Yeet them into the stratosphere. Heroically. Like all good heroes should. It really might not take us that long to get to 300 throwing. The max is 300. The max in every game is 100 times the number in the series. So, first game was 100. Trial by fire was 200. This is 300. The fourth game will be 400, and the skills will cap at 500. Magic items and various other buffs notwithstanding. I imagine the fifth game there will be some things that will buff your stats up. And of course, as we gain more strength, we are likely to be able to carry even more stuff. Not that we'll need that for rocks. That being said, if throwing improves strength, we might be able to use throwing rocks as a easy way to get to 300 strength. So, if I do that, we're still running. I was about to ask, how do you stop running? You press the walk icon, and then you start walking. Yep, that'll do it, Kiko. That'll do it. So, 254 strength, 273 throwing. We are nearly at 300 already. They really wanted you to breeze through throwing. We're almost there. This is amazing. It's just a shame we can't do this with all the other skills. Yeah, it's going to take us a while to get to 300 weapon use, even with all the advances we got from the genie. You use the genie to improve any stat to 250. Perhaps I should have used it to improve intelligence and luck, knowing that I'd have difficulties raising them in this game. I'm sure we'll manage it. Oh, we're carrying too much. Well, let us dispose of it. Yeah! You throw him with the sign. Take that, sign! Oh, am I exhausted? I am exhausted. It's going to start costing me health now. Also, 276 throwing. What we can do is we can grab this and drink it. It tastes very refreshing. How refreshing? Max stamina. Wow. The stamina pills in Quest for Glory 2 were not that good. They were not that good. Imagine the strength increases we'll get from this are pretty minimal. Especially considering we started this game at 250, but if we do need a few final points, this wouldn't be a bad way to do it. Wouldn't be a bad way at all. So let us have at thee with the grass. Grass didn't know what hit it. And what hit it was absolutely tons of rocks. How many? Yes! Throw them into the distance, Derek! Attack the scenery! The scenery is defenseless, unknowing of the peril that is about to befall it. That is a little bit slower than doing it like this. Making a very nice, neat pile of rocks. How neat? Yes. I wonder if we could climb a tree that we find in the savannah. Well, those are all gone. So, vitality 222. Throwing, we're basically at max. We literally need a tiny bit more, and then our throwing will be at 300. This is so much better than using the throwing spear area in the Simbani village. The Simbani village area, to be fair, is a lot safer, but we're not in too much danger out here. At least, not yet. Sauruses tend to be one of the more dangerous foes in Quest for Glory games, but I imagine there are worse things out here. I'm going to carry some rocks with us, just in case. So we've eliminated all the ones that we currently have. There we go. Are we at 300? Yes. We have maxed out our throwing. Just like that, first max skill has been attained. Also, paladin points are a thing now in our stats. And we currently have 0. We intend to keep it at 0. Is this the famous log that the math monkeys used? Or was it the other one? We'll never know. This one could use some fertilizer. That it could. Let's go back to the Pool of Peace and fill up the water skim. It's getting pretty late. Pop over here. And drink up. Ah. refreshing. And then we will grab our empty water skin and fill it in. Let's chat with the cheetah. It doesn't say much. Understandable. Understandable. And when we come back, folks, that's one of our skills already maxed. That's good. Unfortunately, that was by far the easiest skill to max. It's going to take a lot longer for us to get weapon use and parry and dodge up to 300, as well as our physical stats. As long as we don't get our paladin points up to 300, we should be fine. There are ways we can avoid that. But getting more stats, most likely by using the bridge in the Simbani village, will be for next time. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. If you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.